I'm Joe O'Connell.
Joe, this is your last production night.
It is.
How you feeling right now?
I'm okay. I'm feeling all right. Could be worse. I still got a lot of work to do, but it's all right. Yeah.
So this is culminating how many years?
Three long, wonderful years at this place. I'm getting old.
Your first story.
Field hockey. We lost to Providence 4-1.
What was that? So it's your first time writing a story.
First time writing any. I just declared a journalism major. I had not taken a news writing class. I walked in. I said I'd like to do sports, and they said, okay, there's a field hockey game this Saturday, and there I went.
Did you know anything about going into it?
I didn't know anything about field hockey. I didn't know anything about covering sports. They gave me a name. I knew about sports. I know about writing sports. They gave me a name. They said, talk to Doug Poole. He'll help you. And I went from there. I mean, most of the stuff I had to pick up on my own. I didn't really talk a lot to my sports editors at the time, and I didn't really, like I said, I hadn't taken a class, so I didn't know anything. So it was a self-taught learning experience. So sophomore year, me and John Wayne Ferguson, we took control of a okay sports department, we'll say. We had a lot of work ahead of us. It went from, going to a 2-hour game, whether it be field hockey, women's basketball, lacrosse, anything like that, to spending at least 2 days, 20 plus hours a week, plus games on this paper. So it went from not so much work to a lot more work, but I think myself and John, we handled it pretty well in the beginning. So, favorite memory. It's not a good memory, but our first year of being sports editors, me and John went to the Hockey East quarterfinals against Boston College at the Garden. That was the triple overtime thriller, and I don't know, even though we lost and lost bad, I think that might have been the most fun I had at a sporting event as a writer for the paper and covering sports for this paper, because it's just me and John hanging out in the press box of the Garden for 3.5 hours watching UNH hockey. So that's something I'm really going to remember for a while. My opinion, for the past 2 years, I have had the best staff of any department at this paper. I've had the best writers. I've had the best co-sports editors. I've been blessed with the people who worked with me and for me. And people always say you're as good as the people you surround yourself with, and I surrounded myself with some winners. I hope to be remembered as, if my name were to ever come up, ever in the newsroom or in the field house, people will say, oh, that's Joe O'Connell. He was a pretty good kid,
Joseph Francis O'Connell.
Yes, ma'am.
Who is your favorite person in the newsroom?
I am my favorite person in the newsroom.
Why?
Oh my God.
I mean, why not? I'm smart, I'm attractive, I'm charming. How could you not think that I am my favorite person in the newsroom? And no, I will agree with Chris. I love everyone in this newsroom. We have become a family. Yes, equally. I love everyone equally. We've become one big family.
Based on songs and stories, heroes of renown, by the passing tales and glories that once was Dublin town. The hallowed halls and houses, the hunting children.